Hello. Oh, I can't say good morning because it just hit noon. um, how are you? Um, I've been up since about 8:30 or 9, somewhere in there. I've had breakfast. I've had a shower. My hair is almost dry from the shower. Got a little bit of dampness still. Um, I'm doing some laundry that didn't get done yesterday. Uh, yeah. I've done several things already today. Ashley is sleeping in the floor next to me. Let's see if I can show you him. See? What? Hang on. Okay. 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 I'm not good at this. We've discussed this already. Anyway, he's sleeping. Lestat is back there. So, I actually didn't tell my complete car accident story the other day. I left out the fun parts about the car. It was already 30 minutes long though, so that's why I didn't really add any more to it. So I'm gonna tell you the rest of it. I told you how the police officer had me like drive forward and back a little bit and make sure nothing was scraping, and he didn't think it sounded like anything rough. So I drove home, and like I said, me and my husband only have one car. So for the next 10 days, I was out of work. I missed like a week and a half of work. And then the car accident was on a Thursday. The next week on like Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. It was like at the end of the next week. We finally got everything all set up with the other insurance company to take the car to a collision center to get an estimate, find out if it would be totaled and all of that. So I drove it, me and my husband drove to a collision center that they'd set up an appointment with us. And the person came out and like was taking pictures of the car, like, and even getting under, like laying on the ground and looking under and stuff. And they were like, you've been driving this car? We're like, yeah. They were like, this car isn't safe to drive. Oh, good. Thanks for telling me after the fact. Then, even though like we had set up ahead of time to go there, they told us that this location of theirs, which was the one we had set up with, had too many cars right now. Like they were full, and they couldn't take ours. Yay. So they told us, they called the next closest location because they have multiple locations around the Orlando area. So they called the next closest location. That location said they could take us. So we drove the car again, the one that wasn't safe to drive, over to the second location. They came out and took pictures of the car the same way and said the same thing. This car is not safe to drive. Yay. So, eventually they came back. They actually had given an estimate. The estimate was like $12,000 to fix it, though, which is almost how much the car cost. It's like right there, right at that amount. So, of course, the insurance company decided to total it. Makes sense, because it looked rough. You saw the pictures. So then they arranged for a rental car for us, of course, the other insurance company. And so they had the rental car place come and pick us up to take us to the location, sign the papers, and pick up the rental car. So a driver came and got us. I can't remember what the hell company it was now. Can't remember which rental car company. I really can't remember. Anyway, he drove us to their location, which wasn't that far away. And we do the paperwork, sign it and all of that, get the keys. We get in the car and we're like, what the fuck? like, I can't remember what the car was. It was fairly small, which, I mean, we had a Nissan Sentra, which is small. That's fine. I like smaller cars. Um, but, like, the car was so dirty. Like, you know all the little, like, cracks and crevices there are in your car? Every single one of those just filled with just debris of some sort. I don't know. I don't know if it was food crumbs. I don't know what the fuck it was, but just filled. And then the windshield was so dirty. And I don't just mean like the outside, like taking it through a car wash would have helped. I mean, even if that was the case, they should have done that before they gave us the car as a rental. But like there were just smears and stuff like all over the inside of it. I don't even know how the hell that happened. Like it looked awful. So I called the woman that was my contact at the other insurance company, the insurance of the people that hit me. And I told her about it, and she was like, "That's not acceptable." You know, I told her, I was like, I just want you to know what you're paying for. Like, you're paying for the car rental, and this is what they gave me. She was like, "Yeah, that's not acceptable. I'll call them." And so she arranged for me to go back up there and get a different rental car. And the other one was better, but it still wasn't great. Like, it still wasn't really, like, clean. And I don't really understand that. But yeah. So then we drove that rental car. They gave us enough time to go get another car. So once we bought the Mazda, like the same day we bought it, because we bought it in the morning one day. Then we each got in one car and drove to the car rental place to turn the car in. They were just, the car rental place, by the way, was also horrible. Like, long waits. The people behind the desks were usually just, they looked like they hated their jobs. Like, not good customer service. Like, it was awful. And, like, I've rented cars before. And so far, every time I've had a bad experience. So, yeah. First time I ever rented a car, I had them throw on an insurance and act like it was required, even though it wasn't. And like they didn't give me an option, they just put it on. Yeah, fun times. So anyway, that was the rental car experience. And then we had a little bit of a trouble too once we got our Mazda because we didn't have the license plate from the Nissan, and different states do it differently, but here in Florida, your license plate stays with you, not the car. So if you trade in your car for a new one, your license plate is moved to the new car, and you update your registration for the new car. And our license plate wasn't damaged, so we could still use it on the new car, but we didn't have it then. So the car dealership gave me a paper tag for the time being, and then they said, you know, as soon as you get your tag, send us a picture of it so we can get your registration updated for you and everything. And so I called the other insurance place, and they were like, "Oh yeah, the like, I guess junkyard type place the car was taken to since it was totaled." They said that place would send the plate to me, and like he saw it in the system that, like I said, it was sent, and like it was supposed to be sent FedEx, and like days later I still didn't have it. Like I kept calling him, and then finally he did a little more digging, like several days. Like our paper tag was almost expired by this point, and he found that they actually had not sent it because when the I guess junkyard, I don't know where the hell they took it, but whatever the place is they took the car to from the collision center after it was totaled, that place said that there wasn't a plate on the car when they got it. So then the guy at the insurance was like, "Well, you should try calling the collision center." So I called the collision center back, and I'm like, "You guys have my tag?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we've got it here." Really? Like, you couldn't fucking call me and be like, "Hey, we've got your tag." I mean, this was almost a month later. Like, it was a good three 3.5 weeks later. Like, our paper tag was almost expired. Such a pain in the ass. So then we had to go up to the collision place and pick up the tag. I was not thrilled with the entire process. Like, I know car accidents are never fun. There were so many complications though. Just like little shit you don't even expect. Like the rental car being shitty. Like, that's not even a thing I would have thought of that could have been an issue from having a car accident. You know what I mean? It all really sucked. But, you know, everything's done. It's all over finally. Yay. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go, I don't know if I'm gonna go walking before Daniel gets home because he works 10 to 7 today. It's like really nice today though. Like the high is in the 70s. Let me see. 77 is the higher day. And right now it's 69 degrees, so it's gonna be a really nice day. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. She's still sleeping. Forgive me if I repeat myself, but I don't remember if I already said this. I don't know if I'm gonna post the vlog from yesterday, because there's only like 3 minutes. And nothing really of substance in that 3 minutes either. So, I may not post it. I did not have a migraine yesterday though, so that's good. And so far so good today, too. So, yeah. We'll see how things turn out. I'm going to go do some of the many things on my to-do list. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Hello. How are you? It's 9 o'clock at night. We're gonna go do our walk. That'll be tons of fun. It's, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. It's underneath papers.
It's 9:07.
I already knew it was 9:07. It's 66 degrees.
2017.
Really? It's 2017. I wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, so we're gonna take a walk. And then we're gonna color my hair. It'll be so much fun. Won't it?
It will.
He's lying. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Hello. It's almost 1 in the morning. I'm going to bed. But I thought I would tell you that we colored my hair today. You might even be able to see some of the hair color on my skin. Just ignore that, okay? It's supposed to be like purplish, but it's not fully dry yet, so it's hard to see. Plus, I'm not really in very much light right now. So tomorrow you will get a better look at it. Yeah, that's about it. I did not put up a vlog for yesterday because I did go review it, and it really was only like 3 minutes and nothing of substance. So, but then I feel bad because it's the first day I missed a vlog. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye.